Yes. Green New Deal. I will talk about Toknes and Seoul. We are in a crisis, so we need to find some way. So as I told yesterday, we need action, like a Tumberry. But we also need alternatives. So what we going to do? So that is the answer is, I think, Green New Deal. But the name, it could be Green New Deal or it could be other things. The meaning is we need to mobilize everything we can do to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and also make the economy goes different way. We spend today, but today also we emit a lot of greenhouse gas. So it was already accumulated today. So in our current economy, we cannot go like this. So to make it net zero or to reduce almost half by within 10 years, we need to something. It could be Green New Deal or it could be other name. Anyway, we have to mobilize ourselves. Not just ourselves, we need to mobilize people, we need to mobilize money, and we need to mobilize other methods, anything. And also to do that, we have a kind of will and action, and also we have a kind of method, and then how to realize it, how to implement it. To do that, we need to, I think, political power. So, but as I also told yesterday, people think if we say environment, okay, yeah, wow, they are some kind of elite, and they are conscious about environment, but they are not. They might be can live with money. If somebody have to live in a daily life, cannot think about environment. So we have two important problems: it's climate crisis and the kind of inequality. So inequality, yeah. So to solve this problem, I think these four sectors are important. One is we need to reduce, and we also need adaptation, because we are already in danger. So, and the other one is we have to eliminate inequality, and also we have to make our economy to the decarbonization economy. And also, even we make our economy to decarbonize, also if we change our job from gray to green, but there's somebody who cannot work. So that's why I think we need some kind of basic income. So a society in which people who cannot work, we have to live together. So I think these four sectors are all important in Green New Deal. And in Seoul, just 1 month ago, they made a Seoul Climate Action Forum. So they decided we're gonna make a guideline like New York and like LA did. So we also want Seoul City also declared we're gonna keep 1.5 degree. It means we have to reduce almost zero emissions by 2050. So they decided, okay, we're gonna make a kind of greenhouse gas reduction strategies through Green New Deal. So 2 weeks ago, we gathered together and we talked a lot about it. And I showed them this picture. So, are we really gonna make 0 emissions by 2050? So there's a lot of, there's almost 20 experts in every part gathered together and sit around like this, and I asked them, do we gonna really make a net zero plan by 2050? So do we?
2분.
2분? Yeah. And I showed them how many cars in Seoul, how many cars in Korea. So we are 1 car per 2.3 people. Means every 2 people have 1 car in Korea, and the total car number was over 20 million in year 2014, and the Korean country size is ranking was 109 in the world. So it means in a small space in Korea we have a lot of cars. So means with this amount of car, how can make a net zero plan? It means we have to totally change our policy. So now Seoul is doing public bicycling and this kind of campaigning. Through this, with this policy, we cannot do that. So we have to, like this, get rid of all the budget of road construction. So we have to get rid of all the budget for the parking lot, and even not just a kind of bike road lanes. So the car lanes should turn into bike lanes like that. And in all around Korea, we have a plan to build 6 more airports. So, and also we have to reduce mobility itself. So people have to live in near working places. It means we have to all change our urban designing and planning, not just the bicycle issue. So that's why we need to think more. We need more imagination. Like as he mentioned, car-free society. How to make a car-free society? To make a car-free society, we need to plan how many cars we're gonna reduce by what year, and how to do that. What kind of alternatives people can move around. So, and then I asked them, can we make a net zero plan within 3 months? Because Seoul have a plan to have finish that planning by this April. So I talked to them, it's impossible. And I talked to them, you guys are not seriously think about this plan. If you are really seriously think about this plan, you cannot just say like we can make that plan within 3 months or within 4 months. So in year 2010, I visited Totnes, as Haesan also visited. So in year 2010, I met this book, transition in action. So here's this vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world. So we need to make a vision, and we have to make a kind of implementation plan, and also we have to mobilize people to act. So here's a totalness transition town plan like this. So total energy demand decrease like this, and also renewables increase like this. Then there's no fossil fuel world town in totalness. To do that, yesterday I talked about catalyst. It's kind of make people move forward. There's a lot of projects going on. It's food, transition farm, and totalness farm, and the transition street, and the totalness health project, and the totalness sustainable construction company, transition home, like this. So this is transition street, gathering 6 or 7 people together, yeah, and make a kind of insulation, means reducing energy consumption, and making a solar PV, increasing energy production. Then 6 homes did together, and 1 street, 2 street, 2nd street. After street gathers, it can change the village. So I like the concept, and the economy, and city sisters, and the garden. So like this, in a small village, they make an experiment like this, renewables food, and I like mind and soul, waste and education. I visited totalness year 2010, and then came back. I met 성대골. So like a totalness, I talked a lot about totalness to the 성대골 people. Oh, they did like that. Why don't we try it? So I made it's kind of similar, right? Yeah. We for 7 years we did a similar experiment in 성대골 too, and then I think this kind of experiment not only in Seoul, we can connect. I really worry about Pyongyang and North Korea and Asia country, not like the same way to the like Korean did. We can go different way. So we can make a kind of a cooperation between Seoul and Pyongyang, and this is some kind of ideas of when Seoul made a Green New Deal plan, what kind of ideas we can do that. So still there's many things to think about it. How can we change our indicator? So how can we make jobs around reducing greenhouse gases and inequality? Not just having a budget. How to spend the money or how to spend the budget can changes a lot. So I think we need a lot to talk about in detail. But anyway, I started to talk about with people. So we have time. So I also want to talk about this issue with you. 시간 다 됐죠? 네, 네. So this is my presentation. Thank you.